species.
Excuse me.
Do you want me to bring the speaker over to you?
We'll walk over.
Okay.
So we're gonna start here and then we'll walk over one at a time and then go back that way, okay? So boys and girls, eyes on me. Ready? B4 presents the ABCs of the Oregon White Oak.
A is for acorn. The acorn is the seed of the Oregon white oak. Bees pollinate flowers. This helps the acorn grow. B is for bark. The bark of the Oregon white oak is gray. It may be shaggy or have shallow ridges. C is for camas. Camas is a perennial herb that grows on the oak savanna. Camas bulb was a primary food source for the California Indians. D is for deer. Acorns can compose more than 75% of white-tailed deer's diet in the late fall and winter.
E is for environment. E is for environment. Like this, Oregon white oak will help the environment by absorbing carbon dioxide and providing oxygen.
F is for fire. Naturally occurring fire and those set by the Kalapuya help to maintain the oak savanna. G is for gall. The gall wasp lays its eggs in an oak twig, and the oak tree responds by making a gall. These galls look like seed pods, but they can damage the tree. H is for honeybee. Honeybees are pollinators. Populations of honeybees are in decline. This oak will provide a home and food for the honeybees. I is for invasive. Invasive, non-native plants like Scotch broom and Himalayan blackberry reduce the survival and growth rate of oak seedlings.
J is for junco. The dark-eyed junco is a bird that makes its home in the Oregon white oak.
K is for Kalapuya. The Kalapuya use fire as a tool to clear underbrush from around the oak tree in order to increase nut production.
L is for larva host. The Oregon white oak is a larva host for butterflies and moths.
N is for leafy mistletoe. Leafy mistletoe is a parasitic plant that grows in the Oregon white oak. N is for nest. The American robin builds its nest in the Oregon white oak. Squirrels also nest in this beautiful tree.
O is for open-grown tree. The key characteristic of the oak savanna is the open-grown oak, which is an oak that has developed in the open away from other trees. P is for plant and provide. We appreciate this opportunity to plant this Oregon white oak that will provide for wildlife species. Q is for Quercus scariana. Quercus scariana is the scientific name for the Oregon white oak. The tree is named after Nicholas Scarry, who was the deputy governor of the Hudson's Bay Company in the 1800s. R is for red-tailed hawk. The high branches of the Oregon white oak serves an important function as perches for the red-tailed hawk as they wait to ambush their next meal. S is for savanna. An oak savanna is a lightly forested grassland where oaks are the dominant trees.
Used for truffles. Truffles are an edible mushroom that is highly prized. Truffles grow underground beneath the Oregon white oak tree.
U is for useful. Not only the Oregon white oak useful, it is also useful to many native animals.
V is for vote. In 2004, the Arbor Day Foundation held a vote for the official national tree of the United States of America. In November 2004, the United States Congress designated the oak as America's national tree.
W is for Willamette Valley. The Oak Savannah was a common sight in the Willamette Valley before pioneers began to farm the land. X is for xylem. The xylem is a continuous water column that brings water from the roots of the mighty oak to the lobed leaves.
Y is for years. An Oregon white oak may live 500 years.
Z is for zone. The Oregon white oak can also be found in riparian zones.
All right, thank you everybody for your artwork and your words and your information and entertainment. Now it's time for those of you that would wish to tell about your hopes for the future. For all our visitors and people with us today, the kids have native wildflower seeds on their little note cards that have their hopes for the future. So who would raise your hand if you'd like to come up and share your hope for the future?
Kara, come on up. Elva. Come on up, you'll be next. Roman.
I hope people will build animal reserves, plant trees, and keep the earth clean.
I hope the world will be a better place for animals.
I hope that this tree will provide over 100 homes for animals.
Alyssa. Eliana. Kenna.
I hope that there will be more trees.
I hope that we will all care for the environment one day, and our cars will give off less pollution, so our ice isn't melting.
I hope that this oak will become big and strong.
I hope the people in the future make a better world. I hope people don't waste in the first place. I hope everyone keeps a clean environment and keeps natural habitats.
I hope you help animals instead of hunting them by Aiden Hedberg. I hope my plant grows green, healthy, and strong. I hope that animals have peace and harmony.
I hope that people will help the environment. We hope the human community won't use the street as a garbage can. I hope for the future to have no pollution.
I hope factories won't pollute the air and will stop hurting the ecosystem.
I hope that people will get rid of factories that pollute the air.
You want to share your hope for the
I
future?
hope that one day everyone will care for the world and the ecosystem.
I hope this tree will live a long many years. I hope that the oak tree will be a home for a lot of animals. I hope this tree will still be standing when I'm an adult.
Anyone else? Kirsten does. Okay, Kirsten, come on up.
I hope everybody will use the 3 R's.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yes. Oh. Anybody else want to share? Actually, it doesn't have to be written down. It just could be something you want for dreams.
I hope this oak tree will survive long years and that the bark will be strong and that so will the roots and the branches can reach out to the sky.
I hope someday Keizer will be litter-free.
Yeah.
Those are amazing hopes for the future. Thank you, guys.
And make sure that you take them home and plant them in your backyard.
Yes, your paper can be planted in the backyard for native wildflowers to grow. And we don't know what kind will grow, so it'll be an interesting experiment.
Many different species of wildflowers.
Wait just a moment. Before we sing the song that you guys have been practicing, I want to take a moment to thank somebody who I don't think was able to make it because I can't see him at the moment.
But his children can wave
But
their hands.
yes, Roman and Bentley, please raise your hand. This is not possible without Kevin Pack. And if you guys knew how many hours he has spent coordinating between the different agencies and us and all the work he's done, this is not possible. So this is his hope for the future, is this tree and what it means to our school. So thank you, Kevin.
I saw a little acorn lying on the ground. I put it in my pocket, showed Daddy what I found. He helped me find it in the earth, up in my little tree. Come see what we have grown, my daddy and me. We're here at the savannah, round our special tree. Let's thank the ones who helped us, Mahonia Nursery. All in our trees are us, and our families. The city of Keizer, you helped plant a tree.